The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Dylan Brooks.
And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
He does not get the second one. Outside Bain. Back to Brooks. Outside Bain. Over Edwards. Misses off the right iron. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. About a minute into this first quarter. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Fires it. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Jackson.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
And Edwards slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Outside Bain. Kicks it out to Jackson. For 3. That shot missing. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true judgment.
Here's Morant after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound.
Jaden McDaniels. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. There's 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Tries again. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Jackson against Edwards. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Russell to pass to Edwards. The 3 ball.
2 minutes.
Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern. A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
Edwards with it. Pass to Gobert. And it's Bain with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Gobert against Bain. Now McDaniels. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
Ja Morant.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
51 seconds left in the first quarter here. The three from Russell. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Bain. Pass to Morant. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Morant. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Jackson.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Timberwolves ahead, leading by a point. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he drops him first.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Russell with the rebound. Right side Edwards. Kept alive by Minnesota.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Outside Morant. No good on the 3. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
So it's the Grizzlies now. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Morant against Russell. Pass to McDaniels. To the middle. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And it's Morant off the drive. And that one's good. Morant's got 6 points.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Now here's Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Edwards against Bain. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. Adams, shot's good. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Russell, the pass to Gobert, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Outside Bain. Jackson outside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. McDaniels passes to Russell, banked it in off the glass.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Moran against Russell. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Russell. That one's wide left.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Outside Moran. From deep, Bain. Minnesota with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Bain going inside. Second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Edwards finds Towns. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brooks, right side. Russell against Adams. Jackson, the pass to Bain. And here's Moran. Back to Bain. From outside the arc. Here's Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
The Grizzlies, 16.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
We've got Jalen Noel. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Jones. Sinks it from distance. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Pass to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Lets it go from deep. Aldama grabs the board. Here's Conchar for the lead. Can't hit that one. Here's Noel. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Conchar, following the score by Minnesota. Green for three. The shot misses. Minnesota in the lead. To the inside. Stolen by Jones. On the wing, Conchar. Robbed. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Prince. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Inside. Stolen by Reed. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Conchar. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Reed. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Timberwolves lead by 6. Right side, Jones. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
Something Kyle Anderson does well is put pressure on the ball. Not what you expect from bigger guys, but he's got good instincts and fine steals.
Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Tries to snap the cold streak. Pass to Aldama.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Jones.
2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Here's Conchar. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. His ability to snatch the ball has even helped him secure a record, Richard.
Yeah, back in 2021, Kyle set the single-game playoff record for the Grizzlies with 6 steals. It was an impressive defensive effort for him, and trust me, he knows how to use his size and length very well.
Here's Prince. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for Minnesota, Torian.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Conchar. To the left wing. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's McLaughlin. Three-pointer. Conchar pulls it in. Green with the ball. Prince is there. And it's Green missing. Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Drives to the hoop. And he converts the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Jones from outside. Reed with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. To the middle. Here's Prince. The layup misses. The Grizzlies shooting a low 28% so far in this one. It's stolen away. Oh, got a piece of it. Tillman in the post. It's good. Tillman's got his first 2 points.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Prince. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
24.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Minnesota with the ball. They lead by 4. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Towns. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Goes back up. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Another shot. And he nails that one right through the heart.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Moran. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Puts it up from the high post. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Russell. Towns with the ball. Gobert up top. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. The 3. Offensive rebound. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
From deep, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Now Edwards. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Morant, the pass to Adams. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the basket by Bain. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Edwards against Bain. Gobert. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Jackson down low. Guarded by Russell.
2 minutes.
Brooks against Edwards.
2 minutes.
Outside McDaniels. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Moran against Russell. Jackson, the pass to Bain. Off target from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. To the wing on the left. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Gobert with the open shot. A minute and a half left in the fourth. Russell against Moran. Driving inside. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Edwards against Bain. Over to the wing. Back to Edwards. 3-pointer. And they get it back.
They grab the long rebound, resetting the shot clock.
Second chance shot. Brooks with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And stolen by Edwards.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Rudy Gobert.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
The shot by Russell, no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Pass to Morant. Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside Edwards. From deep three-point range. Brooks with the rebound. From deep. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor.
It's great to be with you on a Monday. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. Russell passes to Towns. Russell against Wall. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Oh, here's Edwards. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Russell. Here he goes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Out to Morris. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Towns. Ball against Russell. Outside, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now, here's Wall. Up top, Leonard. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That shot misses. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Leonard looking around. Morris kicks to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Pass to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Morris for three. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
The shot by George, wide open. And the Clippers miss again. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But
2 minutes
give him
remaining
credit
in the
to
first.
battle
2 minutes.
through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Oh, here's Edwards. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Passes to Zubac. Towns with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out to Morris. Shot to stop the run. The long distance three is buried.
Senior.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Edwards looking it over. The pass to Russell. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size.
George against Edwards. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Russell driving the lane, and a rejection by Zubats. And the wide open shot from Morris. Los Angeles with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 7. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Pass to Zubats. It's tipped. Outside Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
The 3 from George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota bringing the quarter to a close.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Spydi, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with Spydi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now, here is George. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. George dishes to Leonard. Launches a 3. No good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside, George. Morris with the screen for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Now, here is Russell. He has 7.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead. Outside Edwards. Out to Russell. Ball with the steal. Pass to Leonard. From deep 3-point range. And he recovers it. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Left side, George. Pass to Zubats. Shot clock at 5. A shot that time, not on target. Gobert with the defensive effort. Leonard against Russell. The pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And stolen by Russell. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low. And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Oh,
yes. Goodness. Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
George against Edwards. And it's George finishing it off.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. George against Edwards. Here's Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 9.
The gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Here's George. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
First team
Yeah, the
foul.
defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A seasoned vet, Rudy Gobert, a double-double machine.
Here's man. In the corner, Kennard with it. Misses the 3. And so it's Minnesota holding on. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great input.
Minnesota Timberwolves. 27. The Clippers. 19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Batum. Jackson is out there with Kennard. And it's man in at the 2 spot.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Pass to man. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 10.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson finds Batum. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Noel.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And Anderson slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Covington, a screen on Prince. Kennard's shot is off. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. To the paint, here's Batum, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
He's 6'8", 230 pounds. Nicholas Batum is able to power through contact for the and 1 opportunity. You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
Here's Prince, the kick out to Anderson, pass to Noel. Prince wide open, offline with his 3. Clippers trail by 13. Right side, Covington. Reed with the block. Covington with the steal. He dishes it to Batum. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Yeah, the reason why, when you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. That's tipped.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
The shot's good from Kennard.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Noel passes to McLaughlin.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Reed. And that one, no question, powered it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Kicks it out to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Kennard with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Kennard's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 10. The Timberwolves not yet made a free throw in the game. 0-2 so far.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
1:22 left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Back to Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Certain things make Prince a tough cover. Strength, long arms, quickness that can surprise you.
Prince at the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Jackson passes to Mann. Kennard with the ball. Batum sets a screen for Kennard. Fires it up. The shot comes out, and Minnesota will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Batum kicks to Covington. Up again. It's hauled in by Noel. And here's Anderson. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Paul George.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Russell gets it to go.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Leonard. Rebound, Minnesota. There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Wall. Here's Leonard driving to the basket. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The dribble drive, yet another tool in Leonard's extensive arsenal, earns him a trip to the line.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
Russell passes to Edwards. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Outside, George. Here's Zubac. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
George up top. Edwards defending. Out to the right wing. Morris outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Count the basket.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And here's Leonard from three. And the Clippers miss again. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Here's Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. Leonard no luck. Minnesota leading by 17. Here's Wall. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And just taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
Edwards against George.
2 minutes.
Jacks up a three. The Clippers grab the miss. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Edwards with it. George picks him up. Back to Russell. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. They grab their own miss. Russell with a wide-open look. And he's good on the three ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage. But this was a great team effort by everyone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
And he makes the first.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
Leonard hits them both. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Edwards. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
20 seconds left in the game. Edwards against George. 6 to shoot. From deep. Poked loose.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have...
And the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at point guard. Good.
Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
Now Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Off target from outside. George outside. Morris on the wing. Pass to Wall. George outside. Now Leonard. All alone. Can't get it to drop.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Out to Leonard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Desmond Bain.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
That one's no good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Here's George. After the basket by Memphis. To the paint. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
Poke loose. Up top, Bain. Moran against Wall. Here's Adams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Morris. Lets the three fly. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Morant against Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Wall against Morant. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Clippers now. Leonard against Brooks. Zubac. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw drops for Bane.
Desmond Bane. 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
George outside. Pass to Zubac. Morris on the wing. Back to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
Morant with it. Checked by Wall. Adams, the pass to Morant. From deep, Bane. The Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, the claw in complete command of the ball on the way up. Nicely done.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Here's Adams over Zubac. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to Morris. Leonard outside. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Morris. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Bane. To the inside. Here's Adams. It's rebounded by Zubac. Leonard left side. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. For the finish. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Clippers.
Please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Memphis trailing here.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
George against Bane. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And he can't get the first one. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Up top, Bain. George defending. Releases, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Paul George.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it. This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
There's Jackson with the 3. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform. And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
George for 3, and the basket's good with the assist from Wall. George has got 8.
Well, not only prolific from 3, but efficient from 3. Paul George, nicely done.
Outside for Brooks from deep. Memphis the rebound. Adams, and he gets the bucket. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Wall, the pass to George. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Leonard. Zubac passes to Leonard.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Pass to Brooks. Oh, they get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Clippers. Morris finds George. Leonard with the ball. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant with it. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead. George, right side. 1:57 left to play in the first half. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Leonard for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
Now here's Jackson. Another shot. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Leonard passes to Morris. Kicks it to George. Back to Morris. Launches a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Leonard passes to Zubac. Morris outside. George finds Morris. There's the triple. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Bain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. 14.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain. Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line, but just lost his feel on those shots.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And we finished off one half of play. All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Your Grizzlies, 19. The Clippers, 26.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. We've got Nicholas Batum, Reggie Jackson out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Covington in at power forward. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Mann. Kicks it out to Kennard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. It in with a nice touch off the window.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Out to Covington. There's the three. He can't get it to go. And Memphis taking it the other way down. And here is Green. Inside. Here's Conchar. Back to Green. Pass to Aldama. 5 to shoot. On the wing man. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the inside. Here's Green. Up and in on the layup.
Well, he's got length and size. Danny Green is very comfortable operating near the cup.
Out to Covington. Takes the three. And the three-pointer goes. Covington's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Conchar. 4-3. Second chance effort. Here's Tillman. Jams it in off a great move.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. Here's Tillman. Outside for Green. Fires the three. Covington grabs the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Count the basket. And the Clippers lead by 6.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Jones drives in on the wing. Conchar. Here's Green. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's Mann. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. Pass to Jones. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Aldama, covered by Covington. Green for three.
When you're an offensive shooter, you have to be willing to work on the defensive end. Bernard making it tough.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Conchar. Missed inside. For Los Angeles, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. The three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Tillman. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Jackson against Green. Covington, he's open. Misses off the left iron. Here's Conchar. He's off on the layup, and we've reached the end of the third. The Clippers on top. They're up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Brooks. Bain with it, guarded now by George. Outside for Brooks. The three is up. Leonard pulls down the board. Brooks has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the middle. Stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And stolen by Leonard. George outside. Leonard up top. Defended by Jackson. Out left to the wing. George right side. Stolen by Bain. It's stolen by Wall. For 3, George. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
6 on the shot clock. And Morant gets it to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Morris. Back to George. Pass to Morris. Leonard outside. To the inside. Here's Wall. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can hope for with Wall inside. Send him to the charity stripe.
And he makes the first.
John Wall. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Now here's Moran. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his 3rd foul so far.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And the Clippers have possession. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Morris sets a screen. George for three, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Now here's George. The ball's knocked loose, and the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's Moran off the drive. Adams, the pass to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to Zubac. The three, George. The Clippers rebound. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Out of bounds, it'll be the Clippers' ball.
This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Bain against George. Takes a three. That one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Jackson. They need this. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
What confidence from Jackson there. Just taking it right at the defense and overpowering them.
1:20 left in the fourth quarter here. Wall against Moran. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. Morris on the wing. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The three from Bain. It's rebounded by Morris.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
George against Jackson. George passes to Leonard. Here's the three. Tries it from 16. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
From deep, Bain sinks the tray. And here's Wall. So the Clippers win it. This was a thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
The Timberwolves clearly know how to dress. Off the bus earlier on, hoping to secure a win away from home. Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant passes to Jackson. Payne against Edwards. Morant outside. Clock at 6. The 3. And is Soto with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Here's Payne after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Russell. Good, and as this goes to Towns. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
His personal foul. First team foul.
Morant scanning the floor. Here's Brooks. And McDaniels with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Morant. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Inside. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Morant drives in. Edwards against Payne. From downtown. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards against Payne. The kick out to Towns. Here's Russell. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Morant passes to Adams. Edwards against Payne. And it's Brooks at the elbow. Over to the left wing. Adams finds Payne. And they'll get another chance. Adams' shot is good.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Passes it to McDaniels. Shoots. And it's Towns penetrating. And Adams sends it back. Brooks, left side. Morant dishes to Jackson. In the corner, it's Bain. Morant outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. A three-pointer, no good. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Morant against Gobert, and stolen by Russell. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the layup is good. Russell's got 6.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Morant, and a wide open look for Payne. No good with the triple. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. With 4 seconds on the clock, and Morant throws it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
Now the pass to Edwards. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant passes to Bain. Brooks outside. On the wing, Jackson. Brooks kicks to Bain. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A 3-ball. Great D that time from Edwards.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Russell finds Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
On the wing, Bain. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morant against Russell. Bucket is good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. That one a little long.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Bain, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. 6-point lead.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Grant, and finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Kick out to Adams. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Morant finds Bain. Shot clock at 6. Over Edwards. No good off the front iron.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
To the left wing. Back to Towns. Stolen by Brooks. Morant left side. It's tipped and stolen by Russell. McDaniels with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks the pass to Morant. Here's Bain. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Towns. Over Jackson. Gobert trying to get open. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Morant kicks to Adams. On the wing, Brooks. Clock at 6. Morant dishes to Adams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Edwards looking it over. He kicks to McDaniels. They need this one. He can't get it to go. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us. Got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Feeds it to Green. Pass to Aldama. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Conchar. Off target with his 3. Minnesota leading by 10. Over to the wing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Noel, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Tillman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Anderson with the ball. He's looking for Prince and finds him. Passes it to Noel. Tries the spin move. On the pass to Reed. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Pass to Conchar. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Pass to Aldama. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Conchar. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here's Minnesota. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Noel, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Takes it inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Taurean Prince. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Passes it to Conchar. Back to Morant. Morant stolen by Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Edwards. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Morant with it. He's got 10. Outside Jackson. Puts up a 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Edwards. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 13. Live from the Fed. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. You're running the show and you make sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Conchar into the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
A pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. McDaniels dishes to Gobert, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant right side. Over Russell. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Outside Edwards. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Gobert. Up and in from the low block. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert. And here's Morant. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Right side Russell. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant outside. Kicks it to Jackson. The trade. That shot no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. At one point they led by 16. And the dunk by Towns.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Now Morant. Out to the wing. Conchar, the pass to Bain. Pass to Conchar. Lets it go from deep. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside Edwards. Russell passes to Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morant outside. Passes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
This one for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell with a wide open look. And Bain pulls it down. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. In the corner, it's Bain. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Conchar, the pass to Jackson. To the middle. Puts the move on. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Morant kicks to Bain. Clock at 4. The 3. Towns knocks it away.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now here's Morant from past the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. 15 seconds left in the fourth. So looking it over. Here's the three. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at small forward.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Edwards can't hit. George outside. Here's Wall. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Edwards. Russell from outside. Paul George pulls down the board. The Clippers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Stolen by Russell. Gobert with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Russell, and the layup falls.
Well, understanding not only the routes, but the speed and angles of those routes, Russell with the knack to find the right spot.
Up top, George. And the jam by George.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Russell. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Russell against Wall. George outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Oh, Morris with a steal. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Morris. For 3, George. Rebound, Minnesota.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pushing it up now.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
George against Edwards. George passes to Leonard. This one for 3. Edwards pulls it in. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
George with it. Russell covering. George against Edwards. Ball for 3. And the Clippers miss again. Minnesota with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Here's George. Takes it inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Leonard with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to George. Spins. Here's Zubats. Minnesota with a rebound. It's a 9-point spread. Russell pass to Towns. Zubats with the steal. Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Just 3 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That free throw no good.
First team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
He hits the second from the line. And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, leading by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with
And your Clippers Houston team. Coming onto the court.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota in the lead. Towns passes to Edwards. And here's Russell. Back to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Russell against Wall. Russell, that's good.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting from just about anywhere.
Outside Wall. Pass to Zubats. Unable to get that one. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Towns finds McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Leonard for 3. The shot off that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Here's Gobert. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Back to George. Outside Wall. Clock at 6. Up and over Russell. And the rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
Edwards against George. Morris outside. Leonard against McDaniels. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Edwards has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Wall against Russell. Wall, the pass to George. George draws the double. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Russell.
Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. Gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Wall against Russell. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You want to talk about length? Gobert's arms go on forever. A major threat for putback slams.
Leonard outside. Pass to George. Launches it. Nails it from 3. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
Outside for Russell. To the right side. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Leonard. Now here's Zubac. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Edwards. He shoots. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The 3 from Russell. He buries it from 3. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, no hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
Fires from deep. Leonard finds George. Out to Leonard. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
With the score, your Clippers 12, the Timberwolves 27.
Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies!
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jalen Noel, Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Prince in at the 3. The Clippers shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Covington with it. Prince is there. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's Covington on the wing. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Covington's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Covington grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Down by 12. Down low. Stolen by Anderson. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Noel. The 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense. And that's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's McLaughlin looking for his first basket, still in this one. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Shot clock at 6. Here's McLaughlin.
Great work from Reggie. The coaching staff really loves it when he hustles like that on defense.
Here's Mann. There's the drive.
And Terrence Mann, after being a role player in his first couple of seasons, we're starting to see him get a larger chunk of duties for this team.
He's off on the first.
At the line for LA, to the strike, Terrence Mann.
And the second free throw is good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. Trying to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Nick Batum.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Brent Terrence Mann has embraced the added responsibility.
He plays a great combination of the 2 and the 3 spot. And I just love the confidence that Terrence Mann is building, becoming more of a scorer and becoming more of an attack threat. He came in as a pass-first guy. Now he doesn't pass too many of those opportunities up.
To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jordan.
That one misses. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
2 minutes.
Batum in the post. Anderson's there. Covington passes to Jackson. And here's Batum. Off with the layup.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Up top, Anderson. Covered by Covington. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Jackson, the pass to Covington. Kennard, left side. On the wing man from downtown. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Covington. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
The Timberwolves shooting around 41%. Stolen by Jackson. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Kennard. Shot from 12. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's McLaughlin. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Kennard finds Jackson. Here's Mann. Here's Kennard.
Well, the key there is Dorian Prince staying with his man, the versatility to guard positions, because he can guard a multitude of them.
And so it's Minnesota in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Rudy Gobert.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
This year was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. To the wing on the left. Back to Edwards. Knocked loose. Pass to Gobert. No luck on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. George for three. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Which can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Morris. Out to Leonard. For three, George. Minnesota with a rebound. Right side, Russell. Great open look there.
That's a nice stroke, as Russell can be a bit streaky. Man, he can put up some points.
George passes to Wall. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. To the middle. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
George with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Russell against Wall from the wing, and the foul called on John Wall. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Edwards, it's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. George outside. Drops in the layup for two.
Physically imposing at 6'8", 220. Paul George sturdy enough to take that kind of bump.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Leonard way outside. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass. You make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now Zubats. Here's Morris. The shot comes out. Good D by Gobert. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. Here's McDaniels. Oh, George with a steal. And here's Leonard. It's George on the wing. Back to Leonard. And there's the drive. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Rudy Gobert.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight. And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Clock at 6. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a 10-point game. McDaniels against Leonard. Into the lane. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And Leonard no good on that one.
Yeah, with Kawhi, it's not about really so much improvement as it is refining his game. And he's now hitting around 90% of his free throws. That's just remarkable stuff.
Richard, this should be an interesting game. Both teams boast a lot of depth and could try out some very creative lineups tonight.
Yeah, and it's whatever it takes to break the other team. It's about playing chess out there, and so there's going to be a lot of different moves. I can't wait to see what the coaches pull out.
Yeah, the adjustment's a fascinating part of the NBA. Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Into the lane, and Morant throws it down.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Now here's Wall, and Leonard has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Feeds to Morris. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Morant against Wall. Brooks with no one around. A second chance effort. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Leonard against Bane. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. Out to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by John Wall. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry. And it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it can feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
Morant against Wall. And a wide open look for Bane. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
George with no one around. No good with the triple. Memphis has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Leonard the pass to Morris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis trailing here. Brooks kicks to Bane. Kept alive. Here's Adams, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Outside Leonard passes it to Morris. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball passes to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Off offensive rebound. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Morant kicks to Bain. No good from outside. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by 3. And the second.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Clippers Youth Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the points. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Wall taking his time here. Pass to George. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bain inside the three-point line.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Wall. George against Bain. And the wide-open shot from Morris. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Morris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Morant for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Leonard. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Bain inside the three-point line. Here's Jackson. Tries again. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. From deep three-point range, they grab their own miss. And Adams with the slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
On the wing, Bain. Over George. Bain, no good. LA's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Adams finds Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. 4 on the clock. Sweet move. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Morant.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Zubac, a screen on Bain. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And there's the pass to Adams. Outside Jackson. And here's Morant. Outside Bain. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
LA basketball.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside, Wall. On the wing, George. For three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists tonight.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Adams' shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Inside, here's Wall, and the rejection by Jackson. George finds Leonard. There's the drive. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Bain passes to Adams. That shot missing. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Pass to George. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers. Let's get loud right now for your Clippers Spirit team.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Leonard with the steal. For the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Payton for 3. And he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
Time just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. Thank you, David, for that interview.
Will be awarded. That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Clippers, 24. The Grizzlies, 18.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. And Batum kicks to Covington. Drains it from beyond the arc. Covington's got his first 3 points of the game.
And stays ready and reacts quickly. Covington is an ideal catch-and-shoot scoring option.
Here's Conchar. They get the rebound. Tillman. Passes it to Aldama. Outside, Jones. A 3-pointer off the mark. Clippers leading by 7. Pass to Kennard. To the inside. And Batum kicks to Kennard. Stolen. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's denied.
And on defense, Batum uses that wingspan well, creates solid coverage.
And so it's Memphis with it. Tillman passes to Aldama. Shoots over Covington. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Batum. Spins. And the pass to Jackson. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Aldama. Outside, Green. Pass to Tillman. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Jackson finds Batum, hangs, doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tillman passes to Concho. From deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Man. And again, no good by the Clippers.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Tillman.
2 minutes remaining.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Xavier Tillman at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Jackson up top, defended by Jones. Jackson kicks to Batum. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
An all-around player, one of Batum's roles is to make the defense pay when they leave someone open.
Jackson against Jones. And here's Green outside. And it's rebounded by Covington. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now the pass to Green. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. A shot by Batum, no good. Grizzlies shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Conjar, good.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Kennard, the pass to Batum, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Pass to Concho. Memphis moving that ball around. Passes it to Tillman. Batum with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Mann, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
An overlooked part of Batum's game. Nick's a great passer for a wing.
Jones against Jackson, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Over in the corner, Batum pulls up, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
An assertive shot by Batum right off the catch. He knew he just needed the ball.
That 3 off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers lead by 6. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
And here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. Morant against Wall. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Bain. Takes a three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Zubac kicks to Leonard. Just 3 to shoot. Launches it. No good on that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant passes to Adams. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. George looking over the floor. The pass to Zubac. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson finds Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And Adams with the slam.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
George passes to Zubac. Morant against Wall. And here's Morris for 3. Connects from three-point range.
Important points from Morris. When he's feeling it, he'll step up and take control.
Now here's Morant. There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And the rejection by Zubac. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers leading by 3. Now Leonard. Morant with the steal. And he drives in. Down low. Here's Adams. Shakes him. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wall. Back to George. A tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Ball against Morant. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Zubac. Back to Leonard. Takes the 3. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To take the lead. The 3 from Morant. Morris with the rebound. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant with it. And the Clippers call time here. The 3 from George. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Morant. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. The drive by Brooks to take the lead. And the rejection by Zubac. Adams' shot is good. The Clippers trail. Outside, George. The 3 ball. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Takes it out to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Morant reaches to Adams. Here's Jackson. Again, Memphis.
Shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
George against Bain. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Brooks. Shoots. Outside for Jackson. Brooks outside. It's deflected. Leonard with the steal. From deep, George. John Morant grabs the rebound. Morant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He dishes it to Adams. Jackson in the corner. Adams trying to free himself up. And there's Jackson on the assist by Adams.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Morris with the screen for George. Los Angeles with another miss.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Out to Morant. Left side, Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. He kicks it to Leonard. Zubac to screen on Bain. The 3 from George. Outside Leonard. Knocked away. Right side George. Lets the 3 fly. Misses the shot. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but